What's up, everybody? It's Hey John. Today, we'll be discussing some phenomenal news about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin specifically, and the truth and why Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market is rocketing to the moon right now. Let's get to it. So, you should definitely get BlockFi. Why? Because BlockFi, if you use my link down below, you can get 3.5% on every purchase for the first 90 days. And that 3.5% per transaction will be given to you in Bitcoins, not US dollars. And what better time to get Bitcoins than right now because of the following news. Let's get to it. Jerome Powell has announced yesterday that he has no plans whatsoever to ban Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. And that is phenomenal news, folks, because the US government is not against cryptocurrency, but they are not banning it either. And that's fantastic. You don't want to ban it because China's banning it. And now America, US of A, is saying, hey, it's okay, go for it, right? But in the future, we may see some regulation. And to me, that's okay because the government is going to see this as a asset class type of asset here where they want to tax it like an asset. And you know, in America, we have a $3.5 trillion infrastructure plan that the current administration wants to push in. So they're going to need some tax revenue. And this will be a good place to tap into. It's an emerging market and it's ripe with money. So you know what? It's okay. They should tax it and they should fund infrastructure so we can have more mining rigs, more electricity, more roads, more power, and more infrastructure in America so we can support our innovative technologies. In the long run, it'll be a great thing for everybody. In the short term, it'll be not so pleasant for the folks getting taxed, but it's okay because it's paving the way to the future. Another reason why Bitcoin is rising and mooning right now is because El Salvador. Yes, El Salvador. What about them, right? Well, they have essentially harnessed the power of the volcanoes, aka geothermal energy. And the most important thing is that the president of El Salvador said, hey, you know what? A few months back, I am going to tap into this power source and make it very cheap to use so we can mine Bitcoin, cryptocurrency here. And the president has done what he said he would do. He actually tasked the power company in El Salvador to do that, and they did that, and now they're testing mining rigs. Currently, they've mined $269 worth of Bitcoin, but that isn't the point, though. The point is that it is just beginning, and they have a cargo ship full of mining rigs coming to El Salvador. They're unpacking it, and they're still setting it up, and they're still testing it. And the most important thing about this is that Bitcoin now has a limitless power source. And guess what? This is a renewable power source. There is no carbon impact because this comes out of the earth automatically. And the amazing thing is that El Salvador never thought to use this because they didn't really have a use for it. But now they're using this free power to mine Bitcoins and to literally free the El Salvadoran people into a larger scale. Instead of using US dollars, they're going to use Bitcoins. And they have already implemented the currency of Bitcoin into their native country already. This is phenomenal, folks. This is just a beginning. First, El Salvador says, you know what? We're going to use Bitcoin as a currency of El Salvador. Secondly, the government, a national mandate, a national public's work is now being used to mine Bitcoin. If a whole country can get behind it, ladies and gentlemen, it's only a matter of time before the whole world adopts it. And in my opinion here, this literally fills a gap of a carbon neutral footprint for cryptocurrency. Yes, Bitcoin has had a stigma of saying, oh, it's dirty cryptocurrency, dirty power, dirty this, dirty that. But guess what? This is a game changer. And this is the reason why Bitcoin is rallying so hard, because people can see the potential of this. And it's limitless, folks. This is amazing. After El Salvador, who's next? Brazil? Chile? Argentina? Mexico? Who knows, right? Europe? America? Who knows? But this is fantastic. And this is why Bitcoin is rising and why our beloved Dogecoin is following it head over heels, and this is why Bitcoin is going to the moon. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to look at the Bitcoin charts because right now it is literally phenomenal. So check it out here. We saw the baseline around 40,828, and this has been a long-term support / resistance, but in this case here, it is a support. And now we're seeing positive news following the move up. To me, this is a confirmation I want to see, and now it is time to get into cryptocurrency. It is time, folks, because we're seeing the technicals match the phenomenal fundamental news, folks. They're going hand in hand for once. Before it's all negative, now it's finally positive. And I believe this is the catalyst we need to rocket even higher. What do we see here? Currently, the 50-day moving average is around 46,992, or we call it 47K for the most part. And the important thing to note here is that the 50-day moving average is starting to curl up. That means this is the beginning, or potentially the beginning of a new bull run. This means that we're going to see a nice upside for the next, I would say, possibly 2 to 3 weeks, possibly. Of course, in that time, we may see pullbacks, but know the trend will be moving up. And the reason why I believe this is because the news is nothing short of phenomenal and bullish. If you think it's bearish, well, I suggest you do what you want to do. But if you're shorting Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency at this point in time right here, I'm going to say good luck with you, buddy. And you're going to need to buy extra pants and shirts because they're going to get taken off you, and you're going to want to have a spare set to put them back on yourself, you know? So, what's next here? The 100-day moving average acted as a support for many days from September 2021 until September 30th here. So literally about 9 days of support on the 100-day moving average. We tested multiple times, and each time it looked like it was breaking down, and then it started to bounce up here. And the reason for that is because this was a dip buying opportunity. Even though folks were selling out, there were more folks buying in, and they were holding on to the 100-day moving average there. However, if it broke down below it and confirmed it, then you know what? Then definitely it's a selling opportunity. But in this case here, it's a buying opportunity. And it's okay if you missed it because we're going even higher, folks. We're going even higher, okay? The new support is going to be around 46,992, or say 47K, in my opinion here. That's going to be the new floor in the near term because of this fundamental news. September 30th, right? We saw Jerome Powell say, hey, you know what? We're not going to ban cryptocurrency or Bitcoins. And we saw a nice rally. And following it, the next day, you're seeing El Salvador drop the next bullish news. So the question is, what is the next bullish news following tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, or even Monday or Tuesday next week here, right? Could it be that Elon Musk will say, hey, you know what? I'm going to retake cryptocurrency again? Or what else could it be, right? Could it be Walmart saying, I'll take Bitcoins? Could it be Amazon? Who knows? But this news is huge, and I believe it'll send ripples throughout the cryptocurrency world. By ripples, I mean amazing upside. And if you are not currently in Bitcoin or Dogecoin or any cryptocurrency, I would suggest you start looking into it and start looking at the new supports here, okay? So around 47K is going to be your new support, in my opinion, only because when this news catalyst came out, we literally rocketed up to a 47K. So to me, that makes sense to be a new support. All right. So after that, after around 47K, the next resistance, in my opinion, is going to be $53,100, and then 59,000, basically 900. Those are going to be your next resistance, in my opinion here. But there is going to be some time before we get there. And with this news, folks, with this news, having a whole country get behind cryptocurrency and literally not just use it as a currency, but starting to mine it as well. The future is ever so bright for cryptocurrency, and I could see us going past 60K or 59K in the near term. Will it happen tomorrow? Probably not, but it could though. I am more inclined to believe that it will happen in the next few weeks or next few months. I know it's a very long time frame, but you have to understand, this is a very big market here, and not one or two people can move it. It'll take a lot of catalysts and much more fundamental news and good news to push it up higher. The most important thing here to note is that we have averted going back to 30K, right? The 30K support is gone. It is long gone. We've seen it. It's gone. Now we're at 40,828, and in my opinion, that is a new support. And I think that we're going to go higher. And 47K, in my opinion, is going to be the next long-term support. It's not there yet, but in my opinion, give it some time and let it build up, and I believe that'll be your next support. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Hey John. I thank you so much for watching my video here. If you're a new viewer, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you're a returning viewer, please like, and most importantly, have an awesome day, and I'll catch you on next one.